Okay, guys. I am exhausted. I just came out here and checked our garden, and I am really excited because it looks great. It's only been a week since we planted and started watering, and we've already got sprouts. I'd say about maybe 60-70% of the garden is sprouted. Pretty much everything but the peppers. I've never had much luck with peppers. This was my first time trying them in wicking tubs, so maybe they just need more time. We'll see. But pretty much everything else is coming up, and I wanted to show y'all our progress. So baby plant sprouts. I don't know how cute baby plants can be, but let's check it out. The donkeys have come to say hello. Hi, babies. Hello, this is Gabe. And then there's Gracie. They got plenty to forage on right now. It was a dry winter. They're like, what are you doing out here? Okay, garden. So, we're going to just slowly meander on down. And as I said, our bell peppers, poblano, they're not really coming up yet. I'm not really seeing any sprouts at all on those. But here's our spinach. Check this out. Spinach. Lots of spinach. And I was really worried we wouldn't get any spinach at all coming up. But yeah, that looks great already. And we've got 3 tubs of that. Slowly working our way down. And then here's our pippin squash. We're doing okay on squash. The pippin is really difficult, but it's kind of a late blooming squash anyway. We don't have a whole lot of it coming up. I didn't plant a whole lot of it though. So market more cucumbers. Oh, looking fabulous. This is the best part about these tubs. Look how easy that was. That's wonderful. More cucumbers. More market mores. Again, peppers did nothing yet. Not jalapenos. Acorn squash looks great. I've always had good luck with squash. And tomatoes, for the most part, we do pretty decent with tomatoes. More acorn squash. Cucumbers are just starting. Barely starting. There's another. These are the max pack. Again, peppers, nothing. Jalapenos, nothing. Yellow pear tomatoes. We've got lots of little sprouties coming up. Excited. I love the pear cherry tomatoes, little pear tomatoes, the yellow ones. They're my favorite. No peppers. None. So I'm thinking the peppers just need more time, since it's like, seems to be kind of universal. Cherokee purple tomatoes. Couple little bitty teeny tiny guys right there. Kind of excited about that. There's a few more over there. These get big, so I'm actually going to end up pulling some of these out to narrow this down. We need about 3 good sized ones per pot. And so far it looks like I'm going to get my way. Ha ha ha. This one doesn't have any yet. I'm a little, oh, one. It has one right there. I don't know if you can see that little green sprout right there. 2. It has 2. Oh, excitement. Kind of same here. Couple here. Couple there. Doesn't look like a lot, but once they get bigger. Couple there. Red bells. Nada. Ooh. 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 Either I mislabeled or I do have a singular pepper. That could very well be a Cherokee purple, because there's no bell peppers anywhere else. And I actually am not sure what's in this one. If something happened and I got over here and I was like, cucumbers. Definitely a cucumber. But that label would have been in that one. And I only planted 2 cucumbers. And there's my other one. So we're going to wait and see what happens with that one. Got a gap there. It's the mystery tub. Poblano. Again, no peppers. I really think I may have, that one over there may be another pepper, and that's why. It's because none of the peppers have come in, but pretty much everything else has. Peppers, poblano. Roma tomatoes. Mom, look. Look how many we got. They're coming in great. The Romas look fabulous. We're going to have a ton of Romas when we're done here. So that looks really good. More Romas in this one. Over here. And I don't know, maybe I've always done peppers from start. So that may be what I end up doing. I may end up going and buying starts of peppers if the seeds don't come in. But we'll give them some more time. More Romas. Right there. Alright, now those are teeny tiny little plants, like hard to see. So it doesn't get really exciting until you get on this side, because this side is all green. Like, so green. So green. I didn't plant any peppers over here. That's zucchini. I have really good luck with squash. My pumpkins haven't come up yet, but it's still early on them. So we've got... Oh, hang on. I'm using my walker, and it keeps getting stuck in the mud. This is not easy. So zucchini. This is how much I love y'all. Zucchini. Zucchini. Lots of zucchini. And then we get into some beans. This is my second or third year doing beans, and they're doing great. I'm like really happy with these. These are the Royal Burgundy garden beans, and I did 3. I'm actually kind of wishing I'd done more now, because these are turning out. These are beautiful. I love these plants. They're just pretty. Like, not only are they productive, but this is a pretty plant. Look at all the colors. And that leaf shape is beautiful. And when the beans come in, they're like this beautiful kind of burgundy purple. Oh, I can't wait till these come in so you can see. These are some more squash. These are yellow straight neck. And we had 3 tubs of those. And they're coming in fabulous. More beans over here. These are Kentucky pole beans. I really think, and I know I just said this with the other, but beans are so pretty a plant. I just really think that like bush beans and pole beans would make great foliage for like landscaping in general. And you can eat it. Like, how much better does that get? So more Kentucky. More Kentucky. I planted lots of those. Got a couple black eyes, and they're coming in. They look great. Again, this is 1 week, and we haven't even started using the wicking function. That's half my problem. We're having to use these sprayers because this is an expensive system. We've got to actually go through and drill holes. If I can find the line on the camera here. There it is. We got to drill holes in this and then run a pipe down into the pipe to actually supply the water. And we just haven't done that yet. It costs some money. So these are more beans. We got Roma flat beans. And the loofah hasn't come in yet either. I guess there is one other thing that hadn't come in other than peppers, is the loofah. I have never done loofah. That's why I've only got one of it. It's because I've literally never done it, and I wanted to see what it did before I committed a large percentage of the garden to it. Oh, I found an exceptionally muddy spot we're fighting here. So glad for this landscape cloth. It's still got some weeds poking through where I've managed to rip holes in it, but otherwise it's looking great. Now this row is almost like, well, it is all beans. So there's pinto. These are not wicking tubs. These are just, you know, buckets, grow tubs. Pintos. That one's still coming out of the ground, but got a couple. They're doing pretty good too. It looks like we're going to have lots of beautiful beans this year. Golden wax. More golden wax. More golden wax. More golden wax. Provider bush. Oh, mud. Provider bush beans. Provider bush. Provider bush. More provider. More provider. And last but not least, Kentucky Wonder Bush. Dun, da, da, da. I'm not sure what that one's deal is, but it didn't come up. I may actually just move some because I've got some extras down there. I guess it wouldn't hurt to put a provider in with or in between, in the midst. Just beans, right? These two here get more sun, so they're drier. They're not as wet, but I do have at least one. Pretty little bean. Kentucky Wonder Bush. They're pretty. Okay. We just got the okra and the beets and the pumpkin going. They haven't started sprouting yet. So, yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this and you want to see updates of the garden, you're going to have to subscribe. I don't stick to a schedule. I don't have the ability to. I spent like 3 days in the hospital this last week and half a week sick. It was kind of miserable, but I'm doing better, and Larry stepped up. He has been watering and taking care of stuff, and it looks great out here. Just I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Muscular dystrophy sucks, but gardening doesn't. It's great. I'm having so much fun. I can actually get to my plants in these tubs. I'm not fighting a gazillion weeds. This is dramatically better. I love them. They're quite possibly the most pretty little wildflower in the whole wide world. I just let them grow. They're gorgeous. My roses are looking good that we planted this year. We need to weed. We need to get in there and pull out some weeds. And look at that elderberry tree. So pretty. I would genuinely love to be able to take credit for this next part, but I can't. I didn't plant these. I planted these elsewhere. The chickens ate them and replanted them for me on the front of my porch. Red blackberries. So very many blackberries this year. All the way down. And you can see where they're digging up more now. I gotta go through and clean all this out. That's not blackberry. That's blackberry. Over here's more. Lots of blackberry. All the way down into here. We're gonna have a ton of blackberries. Fabulous. I'm gonna plant cherry tomatoes in here. I gotta come through, do a little bit more weeding. I just tilled it up. Or we just tilled it up. And oh my gosh, look at this. I am very excited about this. This is a pear tree. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a million baby pears on this pear tree. We're gonna have a good amount of pears. Yay! I actually have a nectarine tree over there that's doing just as well. I just can't get to it right now. Hi chickens! Enjoying the train? Some Easter eggers and a cream leghorn and a bear neck. There's Elvira. And Rosie, it's the gray one over there under the tree. That's an olive egger standing there by the ramp. Help if I focused the camera. And here comes one of the blue sapphire Orpingtons. Right there. I believe that's actually sapphire. So, thanks for joining. Subscribe, like. See you soon.